Welcome to another episode coming at you from ChooseYourRelationships.com, author of which can be found on Amazon.com. And in this video, I'm going to talk about, a couple of weeks ago, I talked about why women don't submit to you. And I also talked about why, if your woman doesn't submit to you, she ain't your woman. A lot of guys didn't like that. They didn't like that. So in this video, I'm going to talk about what you have to do to get your woman to submit to you. So I talked about all the reasons why she doesn't. I talked about all the reasons why. I gave my perspective on why, if she doesn't submit to you, she ain't your woman, and she ain't. She's somebody else's woman, or somebody her mind has been hijacked, and that's just what it is. And that's a hard pill to swallow for some guys. But I'm gonna tell you what you got to do in order to get any woman, almost any woman, to submit to you. So in other words, assuming that this woman is into you, she's interested in you, her interest is very high. I'm not talking about a woman that you're chasing, a woman that's have low interest. I'm not talking about that. That's first off, if a woman has low interest in you, you shouldn't even be wasting your time. You keep her on, she's at the bottom of the list. She's not on the top of the list of priorities. She don't get Friday and Saturday. She gets Sunday. Or she get a time when you don't got nothing to do. Or she get a time where you can invite her over to your house. You're not going over to her house. You're not going to meet her out and about because she's low interest. One with high interest is going to make it easy for you. She's not going to have to negotiate. She's not going to give you a hard time. It's going to be smooth sailing, like a boat on the ocean, out in the sea somewhere. So, number one, there's a different mentality out here today. A lot of guys, just a lot of people in general, is a sense of entitlement out here today. Probably much more today than ever before, or at least since I've been living. I haven't been living that long, compared to a lot of people I know, but there's a sense of entitlement today. So a lot of guys feel like the woman automatically is supposed to submit. All they need, desires, fantasies, whatever. And they take that same mentality with them in all other areas of their life as well. It just doesn't work like that. I mean, who told these guys this? Where did they get this from? Look, when I was young, my father told me, whatever you want, you got to get after it. And nobody owe you nothing. Yeah, they might do you a favor. They might look out for you. They might introduce you to somebody, but nobody owes shit. So whatever you want, you got to go after it. If you want power, you got to take it. Whatever you want, you got to go after it. So if you want a woman to submit to you, you got to give her a reason to submit to you. You got to make her submit to you. She's not going to submit to you just because, I don't know, you went to Ivy League college. Now, hold up. There's always exceptions to the rule. Now, there are some women out here that will submit to a man depending on his nationality, his background, or maybe she heard about him through word of mouth, friends, or she knew of him in some type of way. But that's not the majority. And why would you want to depend on that anyway? And the reason why certain groups of women will submit to men like this based on hype, propaganda, nationality, etc. The only reason they don't submit to these guys is because it has to do what happened 100 years ago, 100, 200, 300, 400 years ago. And it doesn't have anything to do with the guy. It has to do with what his grandfather did, a great grandfather did, a great grandfather did. But it doesn't have anything to do with him, you know? So there's all exceptions to the rule. But for the rest of us that don't come from a wealthy family, that don't come from a family that's well off, it probably ain't gonna work like that. You're probably gonna have to talk, probably gonna have to make some type of move, some type of action. You're probably gonna have some type of charm, charisma. Your money probably gonna have to be right. You're probably gonna have to position yourself in a certain type of way. All the above, all that stuff makes a difference. So you have to give a woman a reason why she submit to you. You're probably gonna have to. What's your persona like? Your body language like? I mean, how do you come across to women or just people in general? I mean, how do you speak to them? Are you confident? Are you bashful? Are you shy? I mean, how do you come across? Do you feel sure of yourself when you're talking to people? When you're talking to women or just people in general? What's their body language like? What their eyes? Are their eyes flickering? Do they look like they believe what you're saying most of the time? These are the type of things you gotta pay attention to. How do people respond to what you say and do in public, on the telephone, in any type of social setting? So you gotta and look, we live in a capitalistic society. So some people have hidden agendas, hidden intentions. Some people don't have good intentions. So if I meet a woman, I'll use myself as an example. If I meet a woman, right, and let's say she saw some of my videos online. She saw my website, a blog, something I wrote, article, something on LinkedIn, wherever. And let's say she might have heard about me. She might have seen like a book that I wrote, whatever. So she might have heard about me through somebody else. So in her mind, depending upon what these other people said, depending upon what you read about me, in her mind, she already have an image or perception of me before she even sat down and talked to me. So it can go either way. In most cases, it's usually hit or miss with me. Most people, either they like me or they don't. They're not going to say, "Yo, yeah, all right." No, not with me. And I like it that way. So if a woman wants to meet with me, there's a good chance. That's assuming she never met me in person. Before she even meets me, if a woman says she wants to meet with me, there's a good chance she's thinking about it from an economic point of view. And I don't got a problem with it. I don't got a problem with it. You know why I don't got a problem with it? Because the cards is on me. It's in my favor. Because I'm gonna do what I want to do based on who she is, he or she. So I don't care what they was thinking before they met me. Ball's in my court. I'm gonna do what I want regardless. Period. Because it's my life, my game, my show. That's how I get down. Really. So I really don't care about what some people will say. Hey, I'm afraid to get taken advantage of by this person because they do this and do that. I'm like, they're not taking advantage of me. Because it's like, look, if I'm coming through the door with a better skill set than you in a certain particular area, especially if it pertains to being online, you have no leverage. So there's nothing you can really bring to the table or try to take advantage of me if I have a better skill set than you in an area that you might need help in. So it's just a game of mathematics, really. That's just what it is. So in a situation like that, a woman will say, okay, after talking to this guy, even though I had bad intentions before I got here, after talking to him, okay, I see where he's coming from or whatever. So I kind of got to go along with his program, his way of doing things. That's how it is. So she's going to be forced to submit to my way. And that's how you got to approach everything in life, man. Nobody's going to give you shit. Nobody's going to give you shit. They don't owe you shit. They might do you a favor. They might introduce you to some people, but nobody owe you shit. Don't assume shit either. And that's what it is. Because they say when you assume shit, you make an ass out of yourself. So hey, you got to take this way of thinking and this way of approaching everything in your life. Whatever you want, you got to go after it. 110%. That's what it is. And you got to stand for something. Don't take anything. Don't accept anything. If a woman stands you up, don't call her no more. Let her call you. And even if she calls you and say, "Hell, oh, I'm sorry, I just totally forgot about it." What? Are you crazy? You forgot? You had me go to that restaurant or wherever y'all supposed to meet up at that bar and didn't show up and you totally forgot? And I'm supposed to let you slide and give you another chance? No. No. You gotta make up for this. No, you gotta do something. I mean, you gotta roll out the red carpet for me or something. No, it just don't work like that. You gotta have some standards. You gotta respect your time. No. If a woman stand me up, which it has happened a few times, she made up for this. She kissed my ass. Roll out the red carpet. I didn't have to leave my house the next time. She came over to my house. You know, you can't. If you stand me up, I'm not gonna meet you out the next time out in public. Hell no. If I choose to give you another chance, first of all, you got to be sincere about your apologies, and you got to kiss my ass or do something. I don't know. I can't. And it differs on every situation. I don't do the same shit when it comes to every woman, but hey man, I have standards. I respect my time, but a lot of people don't respect your time. So you got to train, you got to teach people, women included, to learn how to treat you. Because if you don't respect yourself enough, nobody else is going to do it. Nobody else is going to care about you as much as you care, uh, you know, about yourself. Nobody's going to care about you as much as you care about yourself. So, you got to respect yourself, man. What up, Apple Mac? What you do a collab with O'Shea? O'Shea. Yeah, I'll do yeah, I'll do a collab with O'Shea. Yeah. O'Shea. Yeah, that collab that would be funny. I'd probably be laughing more than anything else. Yeah, you gotta force them to submit. That's what it is. whatever you want, you got to go after it, man. That's just anything, and that's just in life in general. Nobody's gonna give you shit. When a woman submits to a guy, sometimes you don't gotta do shit all the time. Sometimes it's your posture, it's your demeanor, it's your energy, it's how you carry yourself. Even that will make the majority of women submit to a certain type of man. It ain't about buying shit all the time or having a car and all this other superficial shit. It's not like that all the time. Sometimes how you carry yourself, how you walk, how you talk, how you articulate yourself. Having cars and clothes and your own spot, that's like icing on the cake. Now, and getting your money up, that's part of it too. See, if you get your money up, now that gives you options. You don't have to feel like you're stuck at that job that you hate, that people tolerate you at best in most situations. And you go to that job, people smiling at each other, knowing that they can't stand each other. But that's I mean, it's bullshit. If she ain't rolling with you, then you just rolling on period. Don't sweat it. Too many other women out there. Respect yourself for this. Yeah, there's too many women out here. To be wasting your time with women that not really feeling you. Oh, admit some women play games, making dates. Well, the reason why they don't show up because they have too many options. Number one, and maybe you didn't present yourself. Maybe you presented yourself like the other guys did. Those are some of the main reasons why women don't show up. What up, Reynolds? You know, what you're saying? What's he have no value today? Anyone paying for his food? Nah, pussy ain't got no value. It never did. It never did. I don't know. They feel like this. She's giving her you she doesn't have. It's only like that. Evil Boy Genius. It's really like that. It's really like that. Only in America, really. See, in America, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors here in the United States of America. So this is probably people pretend more here than any place else on the planet. They don't do this shit nowhere else. If you go to Europe, I don't care. South America, Australia, the islands, Japan, they don't play these games the way they do in America. They don't put women on no damn pedestal. This is ridiculous. They don't play. Like a lot of these women play games with the pussy, acting like she don't got to do nothing because she gave you some pussy. So now she feels obligated. She feels like you should be obligated to look up for her and pay her bills. Man, this shit ain't gonna work nowhere else. It only works here in America. Man, if a guy do pay a woman for some sex, that's just what it is. Sex, and you get the hell on. There's no obligation or nothing. That's what it is. But here in America, not only do the guy have to pay for the sex, when he get the sex, the woman's gonna come back and feel like you should pay her bills and feel like you ain't done yet. I mean, it's ridiculous if you really think about it. I mean, I gave just like you gave. What make you so special? Come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing, man? That's why you pay for her to leave. Yeah, that's what those other guys do in the other countries. They pay for her to leave afterwards. So what are we doing here in America, though? What are we doing? Why do we keep paying the woman over and over? You pay her in cash, you pay the bills, and she keep coming back over and over. Why do they do that here in America? What are we doing over here, man? We making fool ourselves or what? Are we that sprung or whipped? I don't understand, man. Shit. I mean, I could see if you had one woman and you couldn't get no more. But, a lot of guys have the lack mentality. They act like, I can't do no better than her. I'm like, fool, it's 8 billion people on the planet. And you like running behind one woman like that? And in most cases, the woman don't even look up to par. She's overweight, sick, high blood pressure, diabetic. I'm like, what are you doing? That was at me setting shit up to keep me from rising to the level. Yeah, it's all designed that way. It's nothing happens in America by accident. A lot of people here they think shit happened by luck. I'm like, luck? Are you crazy? Ain't no such thing as luck. You're reading too many magazines and looking at too many movies. Something. Shit. Yeah, alcoholics and drugs. Well, shit. That's what alcohol and drugs is good for. It takes people out of their mind because they don't want to deal with reality. They don't want to deal with how shit really is. They want to deal with the shit how they think it's supposed to be. That's why drugs and alcohol is such a big sell in this country. I mean, I don't know if y'all know this, but all the hardcore drugs, 90% of the hardcore drugs is here in America. Nowhere else. All the hard drugs, you name them. Some of them I never heard of, but they all here. 90%. There's more drugs here than in Europe. And in Europe, it's fucking epidemic over there. That shit is wiping them the fuck out. There's more HIV cases over there than anywhere else in the world, and you're never gonna hear about it either. One, no, yeah. Well. Even more, Gene, that's good. Well, what happened is a lot of people that work jobs, they don't. They use cocaine, hard drugs. They don't smoke a lot of weed as much as you think. Because it takes a couple of days to get the weed out of your system. But cocaine, you get 2 days. Shit. Overnight, depending on what type of person you are. So all these hard drugs, they don't stay in your system that long. But weed, that shit, man, that shit can stay in your system for 30 days, man. But there are ways to get it out of your system, but they starting to catch up with a lot of that shit. Women don't have no real power here. Women ain't never had no power. The power is a bit, just want to make you think they got real power. The game is if you fighting, but you ain't got time to fight. Yeah, that's why I don't listen to shit that a lot of women say, because I know women they don't really do shit in society, really. I'm not saying they don't do shit as far as help people, they build companies, they work hot, they work, they make a good salary, they raise families. They do, but women don't dictate what happens in society. That's all I'm saying. There's some stuff that women do that's great, and there's some stuff that guys do is great. But when women try to, I guess, kind of switch positions and try to take the man's role, that's where they start. That's where they mess up at. But women don't have no power. The only thing, look, everything a woman has is because of a man, directly or indirectly. Period. That's it. You know, I'm a fan of women, but I gotta tell her how it is. Yeah. I mean, look, everything a woman has is because of a guy, directly or indirectly. And that's just what it is. You know? I mean, look, if a woman wants a good paying job, they gave it to her. A woman wants to dress well, dress nice, heels, stockings, makeup, hair, eyebrows, lipstick, whatever. They gave it to her. If she wants to get on the catwalk and act like she's beautiful, they gave it to her. Who cares? That shit don't really do anything for anybody in society. That shit benefits Fortune 500 companies. It makes them richer, more wealthier. But they don't really do anything for their families. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, real power is based on physical strength, military strength, and that's true. Worldwide, and women have none of those strengths. No. Look, there's a reason why women are not on the front lines. There's a reason for that. I mean, I don't know about none of y'all, but look, I got sisters in my family. My sisters are not going on the front line. That's just me. Now you can call me, I don't know what you can call me, sexist, whatever. But look, that's just me. You know, my sisters and my aunts are not going on the fucking front line. It's not happening. Not as long as I'm around. You know, some people say you're being sexist. Well, that's fine. I'll take that. I'll take that. You know, I'll take that. I'll take being sexist. If I don't if if I want to protect my friends and family that are women and I don't want them on the front line, if that's being sexist, well, I'll take that all day long. You know, it's ridiculous. There's no reason why women are not. They've never been on the front. You ain't never seen a woman. How many pictures have you seen in history where women were on the front line with a rifle in their hand shooting? You like never seen that shit. I'm not saying women were not engaging in some type of violence. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is I ain't never seen 400, 500 years ago, I ain't never seen a woman in the Civil War. I ain't never seen no pictures of it. I mean, if someone got any pictures of it, well, send it over. You know, growing up in Jamaica, the man runs shit. Especially in Jamaica, hell yeah, many traditions from Africa still being practiced. And we're not even allowed to wear pants based on the Christianity now. It is like everywhere. Yeah, that's true. Especially in Jamaica, they don't play around. The only woman who did that was the woman who didn't get a seat. Yeah, she's about the only one. Evil boy genius, a woman so called strength by the ability to manipulate my mind. If she can't manipulate a man's mind, she has no strength. Yeah, Apple Mac, that's true. The average woman today, their whole game is basically to manipulate the man. You know, pretty much their whole sad. It's sad but true. Sad but true. You know, a lot of women have forgot about what it really means to be a strong woman. You know, sad but true, man. You know, I mean, if a woman can't manipulate a guy, she's ready to she's ready to kick rocks. Now, I ran into a lot of women that are like that. They couldn't do nothing with me. All them little tricks that they had, none of it worked. So they're like, man, you're being difficult. I said, uh-oh. When they say you're being difficult, I already know what that means. You're trying to control me. You're trying to. I ain't doing a lot of that bullshit that you done in the past with these other fellas. I said, uh-oh, you're being difficult. Uh-oh. I don't respond right. I'm not responding properly like you would like. Uh-oh. Oh man. I mean they want to tell everybody that you ain't it. Yeah, more than likely they told everybody I wasn't shit. Hey man, it's all good. It's all good, man. I've been told I wasn't shit many times. uh, yeah, man, but you gotta. What up, Cosmic Warrior? You didn't go to church today? How come y'all didn't go to church today, man? What's up with that? How come? How come y'all didn't go to church today? Today's Sunday. Y'all don't believe in Jesus Christ? Y'all don't believe in Jesus Christ? I don't know. Based on the young female very early, she rejected it. Call you this what's the guy named Robert Greene? He wrote a book called The Art of Seduction that talks a lot about female manipulation. That's a real good book about that. Yeah, y'all don't believe y'all don't believe in Jesus Christ. Yeah, you can pull them in church, Apple Mac. You can, but I don't. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I just never. Yeah, I'll pass on that. You know, the church women. Uh, you know, church is Saturday for you. Okay, either or. I don't believe in that foolishness. Brian, so you don't believe in that foolishness. So Pastor ain't fucking. At least the one. Robert Greene has good. Yeah, Robert Greene got good books. Yeah, 48 Laws of Power is a good book. 48 Laws of Power is a good book too. But I like The Art of Seduction better than 48 Laws of Power. Because the 48 Laws, Art of Seduction is more subtle, seductive. I also like the one you did with 50. Yeah, 50th Law. I like 50th Law. Yeah. It's very similar to 48 Laws of Power. But if you really think about it, the reason why I like the Art of Seduction much better because most people we interact with, most people we meet, everything's going to be subtle. Most is subtle, passive aggressive. 48 Laws of Power is very direct in your face. You know that happens, but it doesn't happen very often. Oh, check out that book. Yeah, check that out. I couldn't get into the seduction book. Why you couldn't get into the seduction book? But the seduction book, that's who you're gonna run into in most cases. Most women are like that, and most of these other groups of people are like that. Besides us, black people, we tend to be very in your face, aggressive. What religion? What religion run? You know what I'm saying? My family is gonna be Christianity. You know that, evil boy genius. This is America. It's Christianity. Christianity dominate America. So that's pretty much I would say the majority of people's family here. Somebody go to church. Somebody went to church when they were growing up, man. That was the problem. It was just confirmation of things I already knew. Well, that's good, Ryan. You know, a lot of shit that was in 48 Laws of Power, I knew about it, but I didn't see it I saw it from a different perspective. Tell them the Lord he said, tell them the Lord reveals to you that she was the one that was gonna eat your groceries after church today. So she gotta do it if the Lord told you she would. You crazy. You know, I've had the 48 Laws of Power book for over a year. Still have not read the entire book. I've had plenty of time. Yeah, you should read it, Cousin Warrior. I asked that too. Asked why you didn't believe in Jesus. What? I mean, I, I mean, the whole Jesus thing, I just knew at an early age something just didn't add up with this shit. And this is before I knew any history about anything. That just something ain't right about this shit. I mean, at an early age too. I was always a conscious kid. Certain things I just could just put shit together. You know, I mean, it's like this shit don't make any goddamn sense. I think I'm low 18. Okay. About 6 folks are heavy out there. I watch videos on how these people operate and they're dangerous folks. Yeah. Like I said, that's why I like the Art of Seduction book because a lot of people are very clever how they interact with people out here. Somebody can hate your guts and they can sit and talk to you so subtle. They treat you so nice. I mean, they'll shadow you down with gifts. They'll put you on the women. Hate your guts. You know, that's a different level. Different levels of, you know, I don't know what you want to call it. Evil. I don't know what you call it. Savagery. I just made that. I don't know if that's a word. Savagery. Different levels of savagery out here. I don't know why eating groceries is right. You remember when they said the world would end in 2012? Yeah, when they said the world would end in 2006, 2012, that's more of a marketing um, scheme more than anything else. Hidden Colors is a great documentary relevance. Yeah, Hidden Colors. I got all the Hidden Colors, all of them. As a matter of fact, uh, yeah, I got Hidden Colors. Yeah, these two of them, right? Yeah, there's 2 and 3. Yep, they're pretty good. Yeah, groceries equal ass. I know what you were talking about, Apple Mac. Yeah, I got 1804. I got all. I think. I got all his documentaries, all of them. They're pretty good. I got it. Regardless of what you think about Tariq, you gotta give him props. I gotta give him props. You know, I feel a lot of people don't like him because because he be clowning people. I be thinking that shit is funny. That shit is hilarious. My favorite one was despise a free lunch. You would be surprised when food don't notice. Yeah. I get the name, so got the 8. Yeah, that's good, man. It's good. A lot of people don't like Tariq. He be clowning people. That should be hilarious, man. But hey, man, you gotta give him props. He changed the game as far as documentaries go. You know, really, because there wasn't nobody, no independent filmmakers wasn't really promoting uh any type of film that's like that. It never took off. They always had to go through the big labels, record labels, to get any type of steam. It needed that push, but that was all. Yeah, you need to get that, Ryan. Yeah, I think you'd be surprised. The crazy thing, a lot of people before they saw Hidden Colors, they didn't even know this type of history existed, and I thought that was crazy. I'm like, why the hell you don't know this shit exists? I mean, all you got to do is talk to your family members. In most cases, I mean, if your grandmother is still living, and then let's say your grandmother is 80 years old. If your grandma was 80 years old, all you got to do is talk to your grandparents on either side, your mom's side, your dad's side. Talk to one of them, and they'll be able to tell you some of that shit that was in Hidden Colors. Neely Fuller Jr. is great to listen. Yeah, yeah, he is. Yeah, I got his book too. I got his book like I got his book like god damn 6 years ago, 6 7 years ago. Listen, like folks, I learned how to take information from people who hate them too, and not just people they like. Once I was still having Trump as president, I think it's great. Yeah, I agree, Apple man. You got to learn from people that hate you and like you. Yeah, like for example, the uh what's that dude name? He's a racist dude too, bro. Elon Musk. Yeah, I got his book a couple weeks ago. You know, yeah, he's a homosexual too. But yeah, I got his book. Yeah, I just want to see his way of thinking. You know, so I agree with that, Apple Mac. I'm 25. I just started to wake up about 5 years ago. Nobody in my family woke. Nobody in your family? God damn. Yeah, I'm not surprised though. Nobody in your family. Obviously, there's a lot of families, man, that just want things to stay the same. They happy being getting the leftover crumbs, so to speak. You know, they're happy. They set the bar low, and they like, hey, man, we cool over here. You know, it's the lackluster mentality. Some people are just they're just cool with that, man. So it's nothing you can really do. You just keep it moving. You just got to get around other people that's you know y'all can get on the same page and y'all can build and make some shit happen. You know, that's why I always say you gotta always be building, man. You gotta always. That's why I like the internet so much because I like 20 years, 15, 10 years ago, 15, 20 years ago, you wouldn't have been able to do this shit. Get up on the Frances Crest and who would talk about it? Yeah, I got her book too. Hey, you know what, Apple Mac? I met her in person. I got a chance to meet her in person. This was like 15 years ago. I told my family that Christian church is a form of brainwashing and manipulation. They don't Understand that. Oh, yo, I don't even get into the church with when it comes to my family going to church. I don't get into that. I don't tell them don't go. I don't tell them what religion is doing. No, I don't get into that. Boy, if you tell your brothers and sisters, your mom, your dad that goes to church, if you tell them, hey, why you need to stop going to church, man, this shit is brainwashing your ass. And your pastor is the biggest pimp, one of the biggest pimps ever lived. Boy, you will get a rise out of your family members like you've never seen in your life. So I don't even get into that, man. I mean, hey, that worked for them. Hey, man, but I'm not going up in there. You know, that's all I'm saying. I mean, I know better, so I'm not. I'm not doing it. But I also, you have to be aware that if you don't want them to go to church on Sundays, there has to be another alternative for a lot of these women, because the church is mainly women all over this country. Majority are women that's in these churches. So there has to be an alternative, because the church is like entertainment that gets these people through the week, because they got to go to that job. So that's why I kind of like, I don't bash the church. I know what it's all about. Many people think racism. Oh, this is why they are shocked about Starbucks and all those brothers being murdered. Are they? People really think were they really shocked about the Starbucks incident? Hillary, God, the lady who started Planned Parenthood to get rid of those. Margaret Swinger. Yeah, I heard about that one, man. Yeah, I met her like 15 years ago. Yeah. I didn't know who she was though. That's the thing. I didn't know who she was. Like, I didn't know the work she done. Before I met her, it was like a random meetup. We were just passing through or whatever, and someone said, "Hey, that's Francis." I was like, "Francis, who?" You know. And then it started explaining to me who she was. I'm like, "Oh, she did all that shit." So I just shook her hand, and it was like a circle of people talking to her at the time. A circle of people talking to her. I shook her hand, and she had a book. So we had like, it was like a like kind of like a book club, kind of. So but even still, like that time, I didn't really know who she was until years later, once the internet started to blow up, and then she started doing more speaking across the country, and that's when I saw how much impact, and people appreciated her, and all that good stuff. And that's when I was like, oh man, if I knew what I knew now when I met her, man, I would have, you know, maybe I'd have asked more questions, or maybe I would have, oh, maybe I took her out to dinner, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you don't know, you know. But she's a nice lady, man. She's a nice lady, man. My sister still puts entire income tax down on cars she can't afford instead of buying outright. Well, I mean, people people are gonna continue to spend their money on whatever they think that's important to them. So ain't nothing you can do about that, Ryan. You know, I used to roll on my dad when he tell me that church bullshit. Yeah, see, Apple Mac, I don't get into that with them. I don't. I just say, hey, I'm not going. That's it. You know, because they get all emotional about the shit. You need to stop. This is why black man is so unsuccessful in life, because he won't. Oh, God's plan, get back to God's righteousness plan. Yeah. No thanks, Vivi. Knock yourself out. Like I said, I'm not going. You can go. you know. But hey, God is bigger than religion. So, but oh well. Yeah, but shit, Jehovah's Witness. I'm like, how the fuck? You're a witness. And when we were kids, you see the mate, they hide from the motherfuckers on Saturday when they lock the door. That's cool, but Dr. Weston show. I got the book, dice. Yeah, I got dice papers too. Oh, now, if you say fuck Jesus Christ, I'll be like, okay, yeah. My cousin is now a preacher. It makes him a better person. Fine. Now, there's always an exception to the rule when it comes to being a preacher though, and having a church, because I know some, very few, but some preachers and pastors, they kind of go against the grain, so to speak. They don't follow the narrative of or the doctrine of what these other pastors and preachers do. So there's some preachers that do a lot of good work. I just want to put that out there. You know, but they usually have a smaller flock. They're not going to be like, they probably won't have 4 or 5 churches, 10 churches across the country like these other guys. Yeah, I don't be wanting this. I'm not really interested in getting the women out of the church. I was never interested in that. Once I figured out how a lot of women get down in church, I'm like, I didn't want to get in that, man. I only have problem with pastors who watch women for sex. So you don't understand. This fool just woke up one day after 35 years of foolishness and became a preacher. Well, that's how it usually happens, Ryan. That's how it usually happens. Really. A lot of these guys are raised hell in the first half of their life. And then after that, they'll have I don't know, a midlife crisis or some shit like that. And then they say, hey, man, I want to preach the word of God. That's how it usually happens. Other church girls get down. Shit. Church girls get down like the rest of these girls get down, basically. They get down and dirty. You got the wives getting down and dirty. Let me say, the pastor, to especially married women, it's like they're God. That's her God. Like that's why so many. See, you got a lot of women married women, they get along better with the pastor than their husbands at home. And see, that's a problem. That's a problem. You know. And then they have all kind of relations with people, with the pastor. So it's a debacle. You know. That's yeah, it is a hustle. Selling like Jesus, sell it for me. Don't come and tell you that. That came back. Said, what in that ass? Only thing you gotta, let me get you up. Let me get you up out of here. Get you up out of here. We got a troll in the building. There's a bunch of young girls in church. Hell yeah, yeah. Church. So that's shit. Yeah, the young girls, that's probably a good, 30% mostly. It's usually older women. It's usually like this. Church is usually like three to four groups of women. It's usually the older women that are like 50 plus, 50, 60, 70 plus. That's usually the majority. And then in between, like 30, 40, 30s and 40s, that's usually like, eh, that's like the second largest group. And the younger people are usually the smallest group. At least that's what I've been seeing over the years. But yeah, young girls in church. Yeah, they be up in there. Young girls, they just go to church because of their parents, basically. Their parents expect them to go. That's the only reason they be out in there. You know, that's really it. They're not into that. They're not into that shit like that either. Church women mine 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't, I don't do the church women at all. I just don't, I just don't do it. I mean, I just don't do it, man. You know, I met a church woman here where I live, probably like January. She was Jamaican. She was Jamaican too, and she was a designer, right? And she speaks a lot of written riddles, and she talks about she heard voices in her head, and you know, so I'm like, she said I didn't plan on stopping here today, but something told me to stop here. Maybe it's a reason. Maybe the reason why I was told to stop here is because I was supposed to meet you. You know, so she was talking like that. And I'm like, but her mind, she's fragile. She's very fragile. You know, DMR the traveler. What up, son? What up, DR? Or DMR the traveler? Well, I remember what I needed to ask. Okay, church on Sunday. Yeah, she gonna want you to go to church on Sunday. Ain't no fucking way I'm going doing that shit. So it'll be over. But well, Apple Mac, she wants you to go to church with her, and after y'all go back home, it's time for some action. Yeah, a lot of guys do this, man. They'll go to church with a woman if they think they're gonna get some. Hey, have you been to Panama? No, I've never been to Panama. Why can't you hold a woman's interest? Orion is going to depend on if the woman. It depends on how much interest she had in you in the first place. If she have high interest in you, it's going to be kind of hard for, for her to for it's going to be hard for her interest to leave if she has high interest. If you got low interest in you, you shouldn't be fucking with her in the first place. I just got back. It's nice, bro. You just got. Oh, okay. I heard it was nice out there in Panama. And if a lot of times, Ryan, you probably doing something. If she assuming she have high interest in you, if that's the case, you probably doing something to turn her off. Yeah. Hey, you read it? Hey, Ryan, you read any of my stuff? If not, you need to go get it. Man, I can't fake that shit. Yeah, I can't even Apple Mac, but a lot of guys do it. I won't kick out the church because they want. Mm-hmm. You can pull them. Well, what happens after you pull them? You get the phone number, you call them, and then what? What happens after that, Ryan? Do you have a lot of women in the pipeline? You have a lot of women in rotation? But when you get the number, then what? What happens? When I finish the pastor, want to fight me. Yeah, a lot of them pastors don't like a lot of guys around either. After that, my phone will be weak. Oh, if your conversation is weak, well, yeah, that makes a difference there. You gotta tighten up the mouthpiece. Gotta be able to talk that talk. But hey, you're 25. You can still you have a lot of time to work on that. Elsa Selva. All right. So yeah, Ryan, you have a lot of time to work on that. You know, you got to get the mouthpiece have to be sharp, sharp like a sword. You got to spit the words out like razor blades, if need be. The fact that I don't smoke or drink makes shit 10 times harder. Nah, just because you don't smoke or drink, nah, that ain't got shit. I don't smoke. I barely drink. I'm more of a social drinker. So just because you don't smoke or drink, that don't mean shit. Why? What's your objective? You want sex? 460. I'm 46. I keep running into older women. Well, you don't want the older women? That's easy. Or you want a relationship? Well, if you want a relationship, Brian, you got to write everything down about the woman that you want. That's the first thing you got to do. Okay, yeah. Say, also, let's talk again, please. You don't have to be real, so just a decent piece would do. Yeah, no doubt. My generation use drugs and alcohol as icebreaker. Well, yeah, a lot of people use drugs and alcohol as icebreaker, but it's not necessary. Not smoking, drinking, still bad at conversation. Yeah, the development, having a mouthpiece, that shit takes practice. It's like a skill, just like any other skill set. It's like a skill. That's all, really. You just gotta be spontaneous. Nah, I want something a little young. If you want a younger girls everywhere. Shit. Younger girls, you gotta go where the younger girls is at. I guess that's what I would, that's what I do. If I want to meet a younger girl, I just go hang out with the where the young girls be at. If I want an older woman, I hang out with an older woman at. That you drugs, no icebreaker just to compensate. Like, yeah, a lot of people use the drugs and alcohol. That's usually come from people that people want to be out of their mind because they're stressed. You know, they're not that confident, and they don't they feel like they got to be somebody else. In order to try to do whatever they want or compensate for the lack thereof. That's why alcohol and drug is such a big seller in this country. I heard people in sales have really good conversations and say lifestyles around selling something. Sometimes for themselves, I have not. You want a new follower. Really? How did I win you over? Yeah, when it comes to sales, I used to have a sales job a long time ago. So uh, there's some overlap, you know, and I guess having social skills or whatnot or whatever, But the whole thing is just, it's all a skill set. That's all it is. First, it's cheap for that shit. I know a certain type of woman that approach me, so I focus on them. Yeah, focus, Ryan. Focus on the women that's into you. That's look. I fuck with those who fuck with me. That's how I do it. You know, I don't give a lot of women attention that are not into me or not interested in me. That's what a lot of us get wrong, men and women, especially women. You know, but 97% of the time, the women that are into me have high interest in me. I happen to be attracted to most of them, so it works out. Everybody, give me a thumbs up. Sales is motherfucker. Yeah, sales is the best. Sales is the highest paying job on planet Earth. I'm telling you. Let's get trying to fix that shit was horrible. That's my damn ass. So let's I once now get this trying to sell knives. Oh, this was that was a long time ago, right, Apple Mac? I've had women approach me why my page is so bad that I can't hold it. Oh, why you don't know what to say, Cosmic Warrior? I mean, just have a normal conversation, man. Basically, you don't have to. You don't got to be Shakespeare about shit. Just be natural. Just be yourself. Yeah, Trump is president because of his salesmanship. No doubt about it. Really skinny, nerdy suburban girls will straight walk up to me on some "do you have a girlfriend" type shit. Oh, that's good, Ryan. That's good. Women approach you like that. They making it easy for you, but you just don't know what to say when they ask you that question. A long time ago. Yeah, I figured it was a long time ago, Apple Mac. I can imagine selling knives door to door can be intimidating to random customers. Yeah, it can be intimidating. So Shakespeare is a man. Yeah. Hold on, Ryan. You live in what area? What's the youngest? Hey, Ryan, where you live at? That's a good question. Where do you live at? That's a real good question. What's the youngest woman you had? At my age now, what's the youngest woman I had? Uh, I'm 44. So right about now, what? 28? Casanova is the man. Hey, Casanova, yeah. All right, no doubt. Right, if you live in a white area, that answer why they coming up to you. Yeah, Apple Mac. Yeah, if you live in a white area, Ryan, there's probably another reason why they actually walking up to you. Shit, honestly, flirting is my strong point, but that phone shit is hard. You live in Tampa. Oh. What do you mean talking? Hey, first of all, Ryan, don't be giving it. Don't be trying to have full blown conversation over the telephone. That's bullshit. The phone is good to make appointments, chit chat, small talk. Hey, you coming over? When we gonna meet up? That's it. You know, Tampa. Yeah, I never been to Tampa, so shit, I don't know. Have you ever dealt with a Latin woman? Yeah, I know a lot of Latin women. Not white girls. I'm talking about privileged white girls. About privileged white girls. Why you call them privilege? Ryan, why you call them privilege? Same thing. Same mindset, Ryan. What up? My partner. What up, man? There you are. Man, I can't keep up. It's just pumping up great. And I can process the info in the previous videos. Are you on some kind of steroid? Nah, man, I'm just doing something new, man. That's all. What's my opinion on Latin women? They're just a subset of I don't know, subset of black women, basically. You know, some of them cool, some of them not. Just like some black women. I mean, some of them I get along. It's like some people I get along with, some people I don't. That's it. I mean, you know, I'm not for everybody. So, you know, that's what it is. And you know, some of the women from different countries, some of them their family from different countries, some of them were born here, and some of them not. That's pretty much my opinion about them. I don't see them very. I don't see them too much different from black women, basically. You know. I mean, Daddy bought me a new Beamer. I go to university, live in 3 to 5 bedroom house on the outskirts type of black girls. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, you try to keep popping out. I can't even sleep, and I'm gonna be homeless after a while. The shop keeping me from making money in my online hustle. I told you, turn your phone off, Apple Mac. No, you did. Yeah, but Ryan, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter if you think they're privileged or not. You know, I mean, you still gotta talk the talk. It's still gonna be dependent upon how much interest they have in you or not. You know, and I don't know. Maybe you're doing something to turn them off. I can't really I can't really say for sure. You know, they both said texting is which I'm gonna try. I had two friends tell me that calling a woman instead of texting her and be too intimidating when trying to set something up. Uh, talking for the first time. What? The time calling can be intimidating instead of texting. Really? Excuse me. They both said texting is a better idea since it doesn't put the woman on the spot. I never thought anything negative about calling. It's personal. It's direct with social media changing everything. Have you ever been with say white? Yeah, I tested the waters with white women, but you know, that was all. That was it. Just a test. That's I disagree with that, cousin Warren. You know, I think now there's a lot of people out here that try to have a full blown conversation with somebody on text, but I just think that's just ridiculous. I'm not, I don't know about y'all. I don't got time for that bullshit. I'm not gonna be on my phone having a full blown outright conversation with you for 30 to 40 minutes or an hour. I'm like, yo, let's pick up the fucking phone, yo. Why things have to be so difficult? I ain't got time for all that shit. I'm driving. I'm out and about. I'm home taking care of some shit. Whatever I'm doing. I'm not gonna be fucking texting, driving. Get out of here. Look, I'm not doing all that shit. That's what everybody else is doing. And if you're doing what everybody else is doing, you're gonna get the same results that they're getting. And women are gonna treat you just like they treat those other guys that won't pick up the telephone and talk to her. You know? So if you want to do what those other guys are doing, knock yourself out. I gotta go and sleep in that time in the tent and jump back up. I can't sleep. Texting is for teenagers. You could be right. Nowadays, a woman wants to text all the fucking time. Well, she ain't gonna be texting me like that, evil boy genius, because I'm not gonna be doing that shit. You don't text because you old. Young people do that text shit. People. No, Apple Mac. No, there's some people my age and older than me. They text like crazy too. But I don't be doing that shit. I'll tell them, hey, yo, just call me, and they call. That's it. I'm not in this texting shit. I'm not trying to have. If you send me a little text saying how you doing today, okay, I'm fine, right? Hey, what you doing later? I don't know. I don't got no plans. So I said, hey, well, you want to meet? Yeah, okay. Meet me at this place. Boom. That's it. That's fine. But I'm not gonna get no full blown out conversation with you talking about, oh, how was your day? It was great. Come on, it's ridiculous. Yeah, just you just got it. So what I'm gonna have to do is submit. You're late, John. I'm a 90s baby. I like talking on the phone, but girls don't. But So hey, so here's the game, Ryan. If you don't like talk, if the girls don't like talking on the phone, but you do, and if you want to stick out, all you got to do is pick up the telephone. You automatically stick out instantly in most cases. And if you say some shit that stimulate her mind, she's gonna remember that shit, and that puts you ahead of the pack of guys that's blowing up her phone. And there's a good chance she's gonna meet up with you over the rest of those cats. If I'm going to go out on a date, I'm not going to set everything up from texting only. Well, I want exactly, Cosmic Warrior. And texting only go but so far in my book. I'm not gonna meet you at a fucking nowhere through text. Oh, fuck that. I'm not doing that. I'm calling you first. Hey, I'm on the way there. I'm just calling to see, if you're on your way or, is everything okay? Yes, no, okay, everything's okay. Click. See you when you get there. That's it. I ain't got time. You know. Hey, texting. Girls don't like talking on the phone. I know they don't like talking on the phone. If they don't like talking on the phone, well, they won't be talking to me. Period. I never imagined that they would come. I know, right? They don't like talking on the phone. They won't be talking to me. But I'm not gonna be sending texts only. Get out of here. Imagine that they live in Wilmington, Delaware, where women are used up. I need women to use. Yeah, Delaware is a small state, right? Yeah, Pickens is slim out there. Look, tell them, look here, I got $5. What happened? God damn, Apple Mac. I got 5 on it. Texting also helps. Juggle multiple guys is just how it is today. Yeah, a lot of women juggle guys on text. That's why it's good to just pick up the damn phone every once in a while. Used to DM. It said it goes down in the DM. It goes down in the DM. Yes, Philadelphia. Yes, near. Oh, no, you gotta go to Philly then. I know some. I know like 2 or 3 people in Philly, man. Yeah, I met this. Yeah, I met this girl at a conference like years ago. She lived in Philly. She might be from Philly too. She's pretty cool, but I've never been to Philly. And in my experience, the more uneducated people like to text because it gives them time to think about their response. Orion, it gives everybody a chance to think about their response. Ryan, he want a relationship. Apple Mac. He said sex is easy. She want a relationship. But it takes time to find a girl to be in a relationship, Ryan. And plus, hold up, Ryan. Wait 1 minute. Wait 1 minute, Ryan. Why do you want to be in a relationship anyway? What's the purpose? I mean, are you even in a position to be in a relationship? You're only 25, yo. When you're 25, you're supposed to be living your life. Really, you should not be trying to get tied down at 25. Yeah, you got to figure out what you want in a woman. What's the purpose of being in a relationship in the first place? Would you ever consider living in another country? Yeah, I would consider living in another country. If the the opportunity has to be right for me to live in another country. There's a couple countries that I would live in. It doesn't matter if you ever been a player. You don't have to be. Will you wait to retire? Would I wait to retire to move to another country? No. Philippines after the crazy leader's gone. What? Who's the leader in the Philippines? I heard of something about it, but it's that lady, right? They're getting at a lady. Healthcare must be. Maybe she got kicked out. I don't know. I don't be keeping up with these politicians. Healthcare must be considered that decision. No, a lot of these countries got good healthcare. Don't believe the hype. That motherfucking killing people on the street. Crazy. Why why are you killing them, man? But I need income. Yeah, you gotta get your money. You gotta get your money up, man. That's why I asked Ryan why he want to be in a relationship. You should be focused on your money. Focus on the bag, baby. Focus on the bag. That's only if you do drugs. What are you talking about, Kim? Many folks. Oh, that's yeah, that's why they were killing people on the streets. Yeah, the bag first. There you go, Ryan. That should be your focus. They killing. Oh, that's why they're killing people in the Philippines because if they use drugs. Okay, gotcha. He see all the drug dealers on the street. Gave his police power to kill anybody on the street. No trial at all. Hey, man, it's hard on these streets, man. When it comes to a lot of drug dealers have guns. You have to be vicious in most cases with these guys. These guys aren't going to jail. Hell, they're not going out lightly. So, hey, man, you bought the book. Congrats. All right, appreciate it, Kim. I have a house and car, but I want to roll out this piece. I'm trying to find a way. Oh, where you want to go at, DMR? Yeah, I remember you left me a review on Amazon, right, Kim? Sometimes innocent people getting killed for nothing. You doing you? Yeah. Well, I'll be here as long as the people want me to be here, Kim. Appreciate uh appreciate you. I have a house. You love Trump. Who the hell love Trump? Shit. Hey, perpetrating. You still thinking about relocating? Oh hell no. No, I'm not. No, I never said I wanted to go to Japan. Move to Japan. No. I said people wanted. They were asking me if I wanted that I would make if I would make the move. Hell no. I had enough of that in the 90s. No, hell no. I don't. I would never move to Japan. If people propositioned me to move over there, but I'm like, why would I do that? I mean, people, they offer me jobs or some type of situation or some type of opportunity, and I'm like, you paying me this? I can make this in America, bro. Come on. I want to go to Panama, Asian country. I'm doing my research now. A blue collar work. Why you want to go to? Why you want to go to Asia? It's off at the shop. It's off at the shop game. Oh, you're a daily driver. What? What do you mean, evil boy genius? That working about the student Japan. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of Japan is starting to open up, Kim. So there's a lot more jobs than it used to be. So really, it really depends on your skill set and what you're trying to get into. The car. What are you talking about? Audi. I don't got an Audi. Black women, but they hate blacks in Florida. What part of Florida? What part of Florida are you talking about? Yeah, man, yeah, advice, bro. I mean, as far as where you should go, what country? It depends on your skill set, DMR. What's your background? I don't know your background. I don't know your skill set. Then older intros. I never said I had an Audi. Audi. I never said that. What video was this? Which was a couple years ago? 2, 3 years ago? No, bro, it was in deep connection. Drop foot wet. All now all the Latin women don't hate blacks. There's some that do, Ryan, but not all. But see, Ryan, here's the thing, Ryan. Why are you focusing on women that's not into you? If you know they're not into you, well, keep it moving. Why do you care? Why do you care? It sounds to me like you're seeking validation. I mean, why do you care? If they don't like you, move on. Bro, and a lot of people don't like me. But I'm not gonna let that stop me from doing what I want to do or where I want to go. If they don't like me, okay, cool, fine. That's not my business. The ones with the chicks washing your car that says, "Oh, no, that's a like that. No, that you talking about the video, the intro? Oh, okay, bro. I just created that intro. I got that created like 5 months ago. That's just an intro, man. That's all. Equipment operated for equip certification plus martial arts. I can choose. Okay, but I don't know. When it comes to moving to another country, man, really, it really depends on why you want to go there, what you're going to do when you get there. Depends on how old you are. It depends on a lot of things, man. Because these other countries don't, they don't really operate. They don't function the way. we do here in America. So it's gonna really depends on you really, and you and who you know in these other places. I learn how to make money online. You can live anywhere. If you can teach now, check this out, DMR. If you can teach martial arts, why don't you start a YouTube channel? If that's the case, why don't you start a blog? I'm just saying, that's just an idea. Crypto doing, bro. Apple Mac. I mean, crypto. Okay. Sorry, the message was AMR. I was fine. That's what I would do, DMR. That would be my move. You just teach what you know. Yeah, that's what I would do. You know. I mean, let's just keep it real. The equipment operator, you're not gonna be able to do that shit forever. I mean, that's just. I'm just keeping it real here. You're not gonna be able to do the heavy equipment operation forever for the rest of your life. You're probably gonna be able to do martial arts for the rest of your life, though, as long as you stay in shape. So it's all about finding a way to get paid off of something that you already know how to do and people are willing to pay for and live life on your own terms. That's it, really. You know, you like your chin up because you're solid, bro. Yeah, I do my best, man. You know, that's why I'm here. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be here. I mean, I'm not one of those guys that came online. My whole thing was to, I'm gonna start a channel. I'm gonna get all these people to come over to my channel to get views. No, I came here. I just started doing videos, and people started asking questions, more and more questions, and that's why I'm still here. I didn't actually plan any of this like most people do. Not saying anything wrong with that, but everyone has a different path. Sign up for like 7 exchanges, Ripple Bit, a few hours in researching this new one called Preroot. Let's see our YouTube channel. Are you subscribed to the other one? Coinbase, Coin Exchange, and Live Coin. Crypto coins, baby. Yeah, online, man, the biggest thing is the promotion, the marketing, the advertising. And offline too, that's the biggest thing. It doesn't matter what you do and what you have to sell, what you have to promote. If you don't know how to promote what you have to offer, you have nothing. Be careful of crypto investments. CBT or investments is the way to go. Almost legal in every state and pharmaceutical. Just getting the word out there. We always late to the party. You're right, Kim. We're always late to the party. There's like 3 things you gotta have online. Gotta have a product. You got to have a good offer to an audience that's willing to buy. And the last thing you gotta market and promote the hell out of it. 3 things. Yeah, I just said that. in so many words. You know, you gotta have the people that's willing to buy whatever you have, which is the offer. That's in the offer. You only wait to the crypto money if you're looking to get rich, or crypto, overnight crypto is still very young and a great way to make money. Without traffic, you did. Yep, without traffic, you did. No doubt about it. You know, no doubt about it. Traffic is the hardest thing for most people. Yeah, but today, man, it's not as hard as it used to be. I mean, 10 years ago, man. Man, 10 years ago was like, it was like shooting fish in a barrel. And there wasn't so many restrictions back then. But today, it's all these restrictions online. You can't do this. Your image have to look like that. Can't have a lot of images, the text, especially Facebook. I'm not a real big fan of Facebook at all. Yeah, I'm gonna get it out of the crash, but the technology is real. The internet, it's not. Yeah, the technology is real. Yep. Yeah, it's not going nowhere. Now, it's not. The thing I don't like is Soldier Boy got involved. Oh, Soldier Boy got into it. Soldier Boy, Soldier Boy, Soldier Boy. I'm still trying to figure out a Chinese girl photo use. Uh, a Chinese girl. I don't got no pictures of no Chinese girl. You talking about a Japanese girl? You talking about the girl with the big ass? Evil Boy Genius? Yeah. What about her? Yeah, that girl. I was supposed to do an interview with her, man, but she canceled. I don't know why, man. I found out. How did I find that girl? I found her on Instagram. No, not anyone. That's it. And you know, for investors, for the more solid investors, who investors can make major moves. Yeah, I agree with that, Kim. Have you ever had a Vietnamese girl? No, never. Never been with a Vietnamese girl. Yeah, I met that girl, Evil Boy Genius. I met that girl on Instagram a long time ago, and I found out that she had a YouTube channel, and I like what she was doing. Uh, she's an entertainer. She do plays. I think she do a little stand up. And I found out that she was from Japan. I just wanted to do a an interview with her, but she wouldn't do it. So I just kept it moving. Yeah. Well, no, actually, no. This is what happened. She knew I had the picture. She just didn't like the way I was using the picture. Go figure. You know, man. Facebook, Amazon, eBay, and tools ultimately direct traffic to you on so you can make all the money. Not worry about that. No. Apple Mac, what's better? You got to build a list, an email list. That's better than. I don't do Amazon or eBay. I don't do none of that shit no more. I strictly do YouTube, a little bit of Facebook. I use Google, Bing, Yahoo. I don't fuck with Amazon and eBay no more. I got away from that shit. You know, and I might use Amazon for like, the books and the merchandise or whatever, but I focus on the emails, videos, You know, for ads, I use Google, heavy on Google. A little bit of Facebook every once in a while, but I'm not really a big fan of I don't use eBay at all. At all. At all. I'll go to Craigslist before I go to eBay if I want to like sell something. Yeah, direct to consumer. Yeah. Don't sleep on Craigslist. Yeah, Craigslist. I go to Craigslist before I go to eBay. On eBay, it's a lot of trolls and a lot of I don't know, a lot of people just playing around, man. You know, I don't know. I just don't know what the. I just don't know what's up with that. Why would anybody play around like that? That's my first. Yeah, Craig. I like Craigslist. At least you know somebody's gonna show up because you know they call you. You know, say, oh, yeah, I want what you got or whatever. Okay, yeah. Then you give them the address and they come pick the shit up. They give you the money. All right, have a nice day. But on eBay, you got some troll that's playing around with the amount of money that he's supposed to send to you. And come on, man. Backpage. Oh yeah, Backpage gone. I didn't even know that. Yeah, Craigslist is legitimate as far as selling stuff, or you know, that's about it. And maybe trying to get little jobs there. Jobs and trying to sell stuff. Craigslist is legit. Man, I was big on Craigslist. ATL, baby. Sees. Hasn't do traffic. Owner's in custody. The owner's in jail? Oh, shit. I didn't know that. They got him in jail, too? God damn. Hey, when did you find that out, Kim? There's a teen who went on that to buy. They said, yeah, getting robbed and killed. How you end up getting robbed and killed? Right, place this. Girls selling pussy. Yeah, a lot of girls is selling the cooch on on Craigslist. That they are. It's like that's how it was on Backpage. They use Craigslist to get free shit when they turn around and sell. Yeah, you can get. You know what? No Craigslist. Oh, you know what? You can sell. There's a free section on Craigslist. You can pick that shit up and put that shit on Craigslist and resell it. Think about that for a second. If you got a truck, see, I don't got no truck. But there's a free section on Craigslist. You can pick that free shit up. People be wanting to just get rid of that shit. You can pick that shit up and put it on Craigslist and sell it. No, it don't matter. I don't care, Appleman. I don't care. I already put it in a previous video on my other channel already. They took the cooch. Yeah, girls are selling coochie. Look, women are going to sell the cooch regardless. I don't care what website. They're going to find another website. The back page might not be here, but they'll find another. They'll go on Craigslist. And then after Craigslist, there'll be another site, and on and on and on. Yeah, Backpage, they took that down, Kim. Yeah. Yeah, we knew about that. So yeah, women are going to do what they got to do. If they're going to sell the cooch, they're going to do it. This is not going to stop women from. They're doing it on Instagram now. They're doing it on Facebook now. Why aren't women more resourceful? I don't know. That depends on what type of woman they are, Ryan. Some women are resourceful, and then some of them aren't. Depends on what type of woman you are. Yeah, Twitter too. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. They're gonna be on LinkedIn next. They're gonna be on LinkedIn next. You see, like they go to hustle. Well, I guess, Ryan. I don't know. I just hate the deception. Well, Backpage CEO Michael Lacey was arrested for conspiracy of trafficking. Oh, they already on LinkedIn? Oh God, dude, this is. Well, there's always gonna be some guy that's willing to pay. That's just what it is. So as long as a guy is willing to pay, that's why the women will go on their website. No more sex on Craigslist. They deleted it. Oh, they might delete the tab, but there's always a way around the tab. Trust me. You can always finesse the categories. Aaron and Kelly got business cards selling it. They're doing it like that, Apple Mac? Or are you talking about the escorts? I was wrong about Craigslist. Yeah, they delete only that. Yeah, they delete the section, the tab. But women they're on there finessing, you know, the categories. CEO seeking arrangement said he doesn't want those problems. Of course, he's gonna say he don't want the problem. He don't want to be liable for any trafficking, sex trafficking. Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. Oh man, Cali women, Cali women are classy. Of course, I've never met a prostitute or part-time prostitute or escort that wasn't classy. All of them are classy. Shit. If you're not classy, you ain't gonna get no money. I'm just being honest. Back page, they weren't classy. I don't know. Business card selling the pornography. Yeah, that's kind of out there. Eh? Got a business card, passing business cards around about for guys saying, "Hey, I'm available." You know, that's I don't know, man. Hey, I don't. Hey, man, different stroke for different folks. You know, I try not to judge because I don't know any woman's situation. You know what I mean? Well, but I'm saying I'm not going to be paying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That kind of right. It is proactive, very. I'm not saying they don't exist, Apple Mac, but I'm just saying I haven't seen them. That's all I'm saying. There's no absolutes. I ain't playing either. I ain't paying. Oh, you not paying either? I hate it, John. That's me. Her situation ain't that bad. If she got cards, I mean, she had choices. Man, it don't take much to get some cards, man. It don't take much money to get a card, man. She could have put that effort into anything. Yeah, that's true. Eh, eh, She's showing, she is showing initiative. She's showing ambition, right? She's showing ambition, not initiative. She's showing ambition. Oh man. Check this out, Oakland, when the street buses they get locked up to New The truth is, it costs us all something we will never get back. Even money, time is constant. Money disappear on the first and 13th. Yeah, I agree, Kim. I agree. 100%. Can't feel sorry for folks like that. I don't feel sorry for them. I just say I try not to judge them because I don't know their situation. I mean, why does she feel that she has to become basically a sex worker? Why does she feel? Why does anyone feels like that? That's the question I always ask. You know, which she don't feel like she can get into something else, or maybe she was forced to become a sex worker. That happens a lot too. They have these women come over here and they force them to sell themselves. So that happens too now. Can't forget about that. Yeah, I had a woman coming over here and they'd be like, "Oh, we have a job for you. You're gonna be working with this company. You're gonna report to this person." When they get over here, as soon as they get over here, first week, you home. The whole thing's a setup. That happens too. Gotta keep that in mind. Answer this question. Why do you think prostitution? Why prostitution? Prostitution was for white guys in the beginning. You know, so that wasn't for us. That's like, and plus, you can exploit. They exploit women anyway, so they exploit women sexually. So it's a moneymaker. It's a money grab. It's not a white girl on the back page. Yeah, but why? Why is it legal? Because it was for white guys. It's all about control. Control in what way, Apple Mac? They already have control of women in this country. So how much more control they need? Yeah. Oh. Oh man. Man, I'm tired. Become a Patreon. Subscribe or die. So white men show women through finances. Yep, they do. Through what I say, deny you. It's money. If a woman can support themselves, sell ass. You don't need ass no more. That's the game. Well, but check this out, Mac. The guys are prostituting. White guys are prostituting white women, though. So it's about the money. It's not really about power when it comes to that. Now, if you have the traditional relationship, traditional marriage, where you have the man and the woman, yeah, he can say, I make the most money. Hey, if you don't do what I say, he'll deny her and control her in that type of way. But if I'm a white guy and I got a couple white women and I'm prostituting them, that ain't about power for him in that type of situation. Uh, I'm out. I have some Patreon videos to watch. All right, Cosmic Warrior, take it easy. The machine is too big to stop. I'm just trying to find my niche. Yeah, it is pretty big, Kim. You can you can bend the machine up, but you can't knock them down. That's what somebody told me that a couple of weeks ago. Things become illegal when Uncle Sam can't, yeah, get cut. What they getting? They cut off of everything, bro. Getting the, I mean, they getting the cut off drugs, guns. I mean, you name it. That's why they call it underground. You know, white man, the first pimps. Yeah, they are the first pimps. You gotta keep in mind, they don't care about no women in this country. They don't care about women. They don't care about kids. So there's no, you know, this is what it is. Sure was. Oh, shit. Oh, man. All right, guys. You know, it's been real. Do you think being a power seller on eBay or Amazon, is dead? It's Cronfield. Um, I think it's overcrowded. No, I don't think it's overcrowded. I think it really depends on your product. That's what I think. You know, and when it comes to eBay, I don't use eBay at all. I'm just not. I've never been a fan of it. You know, I just never been a fan of it. But when it comes to Amazon, you can definitely make some power moves on Amazon. But it's going to depend on um, your product and how much of a supply you have, and how much of demand does it have as well. But eBay, I'm not a fan of it at all. Never have. You know, it's just too many trolls and too many spammers. I'm like, It's just too much maintenance. You know, I don't know. You got like clean check. You crazy, man. Yeah, you crazy, Apple Mike. Yeah, well, uh, but I'm about to sign off, y'all. It's been real. You know, we've been on here for what, 2 hours exactly. You know, so hey, any more questions y'all got? Let's leave it below the video, and I'll get back to it. Or if you go to my website, click on the uh, all right, Kim, thanks. If you got any more questions, go to my website, chooseyourrelationships.com, and click on the contact tab. You can reach me there, or just leave your comments below the video. And give me a thumbs up. You know, share this video. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.